Good morning. Our top story today is Darden's chairman, Clarence Otis, flew to Malaysia to sign a $650 million agreement with the Malaysian government for a tropical lobster aquaculture project. This project is a huge ramp up in scale of aquaculture production of spiny lobsters, Palaurus ornatus, in Asia. Already this lobster is being cultivated, but it's being cultivated by wild capture of the small lobster fry. What Darden has done with this project, which has been under development for several years, is they've actually closed the cycle on spiny lobster aquaculture. They have their own brood stock, they're producing their own lobster juveniles, and then they're growing out the juveniles under the plan in an area that has thousands and thousands of hectares of ocean with them to work with. This is a very strategic move by Darden, and I think it's important to recognize the implications. The project will produce ultimately about 40 million pounds of spiny lobsters a year. Now, it's highly unlikely that much of the U.S. operations could afford to purchase that product. What Darden is really doing is they're positioning themselves for a huge period of growth in Asia. The lobsters that they're growing there are going to anchor their restaurants and their production in China, in other parts of Asia, where in fact they see the potential for Asian consumers to pay the actual cost of these lobsters, and they're going to achieve a vertical integration in order to do that and to be able to control their costs and supply. It's an extremely strategic move, and what it really signals to me is that global food service companies are really recognizing in seafood and elsewhere that future growth opportunities may be more important in areas outside of the United States than within the United States. The idea of developing and investing in a vertical integration of a very expensive and highly desired product doesn't fit in with Darden's U.S. operations strategically. This is clearly a move that's designed for Asia. It's a long-term future strategic move, and I think it's very significant for that reason. In Lexington, Mass., this is John Sackton.